frick is up, you guys? As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be doing my makeup routine. Also, I cleaned my room and I'm gonna go out with my friends in like literally an hour. Get your little drink. I didn't realize it matched my shirt. Yeah, I did do a little skin prep. I literally put on 2 moisturizers and like a serum or like an oil to help dry skin, because literally I've been sick for 2 weeks and the one symptom that's still with me is runny nose. So I've been using the oil for like almost a week and it's been like helping so much. Like my skin was peeling horribly. Anyway, while I do my makeup, I'm gonna be talking about the talking stage I was in for over a month. Start with your Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow multi-purpose concealer. I only use concealer. I don't use any foundation. Is there like a shade? 90? I don't have my glasses on. Wait, let me see this. 90? 90. Shade 90? Is that a shade? This is my little beauty blush brush. Powder plumper. I don't know. I usually put it under my eye like this. And then like this. So it can hide the redness in my cheeks and hide my really bad dark circles. In one of my videos, I did talk about him. And I feel like whenever I talk about like someone I'm talking to, like in my Christmas video, in my Christmas haul, I talked about a guy. And like literally days after that, I ended up breaking it off with him. Yeah, I don't have the greatest taste in guys, obviously. And then this guy that I've been literally talking to for over a month, it's probably like my longest talking stage ever. He ended up being not the match for me because one, I don't know, this is not so bad. He had a life, okay? And I don't have a life. But he also, like when we first started talking, his response time to my texts, this sounds so Gen Z, his response time to my text was like so good. And then literally, like the more we started talking, like just recently, his response time has been so horrible. Like it's been literally days. I'm fine with hours, but not days. Like if you take 2 days to reply to me or 3 days like he did, that's insane. I don't know why I talked to him for as long as I did, because this man, he's fine. He's so fine. Probably like one of the finest people I've talked to, but he was a red flag. And I don't know why I talked to him, honestly. And honestly, the one time something big with me is if we're talking, I would love to call like multiple times a week or like do something with you. I'm very much like a person who loves like quality time. Like that's one of my love languages. Like sure, if there's distance, like with me and my friends, like we don't call very often because of the distance. But still, it would be nice if you like actually made time to like call with me. But he never really did. And the one thing is like, I was just like, do you have any questions to ask me? And he was just like,
yeah. So, what are you, like, what kind of lover are you?
And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? And he was just like, and I'm saying like in a relationship. And he was like,
yeah, in a relationship.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And I put down like I am really big on communication. I love communicating with my partner. So it's like, I'm really big on that because honestly, I think if more people communicated with their partners, there wouldn't like be problems. Like if you communicate with me, we won't have any problems. Like if you have a problem with me, tell me about it and I'll fix it. Like honestly, all those things I said, he was just like, oh.
Yeah, me too.
Because one of them I put, I'll make time for my partner. Like if I'm busy, I'll make plans with you to talk to you, and I would love to call you as much as I can. And then after like I put all of that, like I put my heart and soul into that message, and I was just like, so what about you? Like how do you treat your partner? And he was just like,
oh, same. I literally am the same.
Like, bro, I don't think you are, because he's not good at communicating at all. Like we made plans once to call. We've only called once, by the way, and it wasn't planned. It was so random. He literally called me and was just like,
hey, wanna play Roblox?
And I was just like, okay. And we played Roblox for literally 3 hours, and then he was just like,
hey, I might call you again later.
Like when we ended the call, and then he just never called me. I was fine with that because I didn't have high hopes if he was gonna call me, so he just never called me, but I was fine with that. But yeah, yeah, it was weird. So this is kind of like my own little setting powder because I don't have setting powder, but this is my All-Star palette, Physicians Formula face palette, and it has like contour, it has bronzer, it has highlighter, which I did ruin. It has like 2 shades of highlighter, 2 shades of bronzer, and then blush, and then like a little skin powder, it says. And I literally just go in with that shit and just put it under your eyes. And this is like me pretending that I'm setting my face because I don't have any setting powder. So this is kind of like me setting down my little base that I have going on. I literally also called him out. I sent him multiple paragraphs, not in like the same like time frame, but like literally I told him multiple times, hey, I feel like you don't want to talk to me at all because of how like late you respond, and I just feel like you kind of hate me. That's basically what I said. And he was just like,
yeah, sorry, I'll do better.
And he never did better. And I feel like the more longer we talked, the more his response time got longer. Like the whole first week we started, he took minutes to respond. And then like I feel like he was slowly distancing himself from me so he could like slowly fade away. And I kind of clocked that, I guess. I did call him out multiple times because again, I don't like keeping things to myself when I'm like talking with my friends, like with friends or someone I'm like interested in romantically, because if I have a problem with you, I need to fix it right away, because I feel like if I don't fix it, it's just gonna keep bubbling up, and I don't like sweeping things under the rug because then it just becomes a problem in the future. So it's better to fix things when they're little than when they're bigger, because when they're bigger, it's more harder to fix things, and sometimes it can like ruin friendships or relationships. Anyway, I go in with my contour stick, and it's again from Sephora, light to 02 light to medium. I don't know, is that the shade? 02 light to medium. Put it, I kind of try to go where my shadow is, like just look at your face and try to find your shadow. But I put it in like this. Sorry, I can't see. Here, and then on my nose. Oh, that barely went on. Like this. Like this. And then like that.
Yes.
He kept saying that he was going to like, he kept apologizing like constantly, like for late replies. He'd be like, oh, sorry. Words, honestly, to me, words don't speak as loud as actions do. It's like that one phrase, I like rephrased it, but it's like that one phrase, actions speak louder than words. Like, if you say you're gonna try to respond faster, freaking do it. Don't like say sorry. You're not saying you're gonna do it. Like, say you're gonna do it, okay? Bro, honestly, I feel like he was like leading me on, because I confessed to him. I texted him and I was like, hey, so I just wanted to say that I like you a lot. And I was wondering if you like me back, you know, something simple, cute. And he was just like, oh
my gosh, really? Like, when did you start?
And I told him last semester, I was in my science class. I saw him, he walked inside, and my attention like immediately caught on to him, and I was just like, oh my god, this guy's so cute. Okay, I heard like a hot ass, fine ass voice, and I'm like, ooh, because I'm a big person who loves voices. I don't know why, but I just like love someone who has a really nice voice. And he has a really nice voice. Like, he could talk to me for hours and I would listen to him, honestly. But I was like, who has this fine ass voice? And I looked up and I saw him, and I'm like, oh, I thought he was so attractive. But obviously I don't have a very good self-esteem, so I immediately just thought, okay, so he probably won't like me. I'm just gonna take a step back, because I don't think he was gonna be attracted to me if we do even start talking. And I don't recommend talking or dating someone that you go to school with, because oh my god, horrifying shit. Literally gonna be so afraid when I have to see him in the halls. He's also in my music class, but he hasn't been coming to my music class. He's been skipping, so I kind of doubt I'll see him in that class, but if I do, I will be horrified. Let me do a little backstory. Before I started talking to this guy, I did end up following him on Instagram, and he followed me back, and then I sent him a little text, and I was just like, hey, and then he said hey, and then we started talking for a bit, and I was just like, so what are your hobbies? Because I wanted to get to know him. And then he immediately blocked me, and I'm like thinking, oh, okay. I immediately got scared and insecure, because I'm an overthinker, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, so I did something wrong. I immediately started thinking that, and I told both of my friends, and they were also confused. And then I told my therapist, and okay, the guy talked about the special someone who got me that big ass rhino plushie that I don't have anymore, because it reminded me of him every time I looked at it. I didn't even tell my mom this. I dated him briefly, very briefly. We didn't date for very long because he was very controlling, very possessive, very toxic. And when I would literally try to like talk to him about the problems we were having, he would immediately be like, okay, so you hate me? I say that jokingly, but he literally meant that seriously. And I literally, like, he was putting words in my mouth, like making me seem like the bad guy, when no one's the bad guy here, but he's like seeming like the bad guy because he's making me seem like the bad guy, you know? He drove me insane, made me freaking anxious. Could not deal with that anymore. But these two guys that I talked to, they're like, I don't know, okay, I feel like I shouldn't have gone for this guy because they're in like the same friend group. They're in the same friend group. They're in the same friend group, and they're on the basketball team, and they're known. Why does my arms look like it's not even my arms?
Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
These guys, they're known as like the best shooters on the basketball team. Mama has a type. They don't even look the same. One's like a light skin and Didge. One is like a medium skin and ditch. Is that a thing? But yeah. Oh yeah, blush and go. Blush and go. While I was texting the second guy, like the guy that I just recently started talking to, the long ass talking stage, he was on a basketball trip, and for some reason my dumb ass was just like, oh my god, he told my ex that I'm talking to him, and the ex said like some bullshit about me and made up a lie to make the guy I was talking to not talk to me anymore. So I'm immediately crushed. I'm like, oh my god, when I see them when I go back to school, I'm gonna be so embarrassed, because what the heck did they say about me? Like, what did my ex say about me to make this guy stop talking to me? Like, that's what I was thinking. I was in my head. And then when I started talking to him again, like I had such a horrible day. It was like career fair day. A bunch of colleges and universities came to my school. In my gymnasium, they set up tables. Were handing out flyers. They're handing out things to us, like making us like be interested in the schools that were here. And I was with my friends. We were walking around, and I saw him, and I was talking with my friend, who I'm not friends with anymore. I was talking with my friend, and he like walked by, and he did a double take, and I'm like, oh, he did a double take. That's probably a good thing. He was walking by and was like he did a double take, and I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But yeah, I immediately was just like, okay, random, but all right. I didn't expect anything out of it. Like, I thought that was like my only interaction with the boy I'll have in months, because I don't talk to boys very often. So I have like very rare occasions where like I say like a hi or like an excuse me or sorry to like a guy. Like, I'll accidentally bump into a guy and I'll be like, sorry, and then that's like my interaction for months until like I have another interaction. But like, yeah. But later after school, I had, I think, a basketball practice. I had something, and I ended up crying and going home, and it was horrible. I was so sad. And then after, like, I was in bed, I was crying, blowing my nose, and then I get a notification on my phone from Instagram, and I'm like, what the hey? Because I don't get a lot of notifications on my phone. My phone is a very dry place. Like, it's up there with the Sahara Desert, honestly. And I open up my phone, and I'm like, oh, he followed me on Instagram. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, this can't be it. Like, this must have been, like, he must have been stalking me and then accidentally followed me. So I waited to see if it would go away, and the notification didn't go away. So I'm just thinking, okay, so this was an on-purpose follow. So now I'm like thinking, what the heck is he following me for, you know? Like, is he trying, like, is him and his friends like stalking me to look at my page to like make fun of me behind my back? I'm very much an overthinker. Also, blush and go. I can't read this, I'm sorry. This is where the shades are, right? The eyeliner I'm going to be using is Ellen Tracy Volumizing Mascara. I don't use mascara often, but I only use it when I'm going out and I want my lashes to look pretty. But when I am going to school, I don't put on mascara. But I heard put it under your armpit or somewhere so it can be warm, so it can like apply on better. But he ended up following me, and I'm thinking, okay, so I follow him back, and my account's private, so he like requested, and I accepted the request. And then for like a week, we started like liking each other's stories, liking each other's like notes, stuff like that. And every time he did that, I literally would scream, I would squeal, I would like send a message to my friends, a screenshot, and being like, hey, look what he did.
Psst. Hey, pal.
Like, I would like share them everything that happens. Like, if you're my friend, I tell you everything that happens to me. Like, nothing is a secret between us, honestly. Like, if I'm shitting, I'm gonna tell you I'm shitting, and I'm gonna tell you how it was and what it looked like. Like, that's the kind of person I am with someone. Like, if I'm close to you. If I'm not close to you, you don't get that treatment, you know? Oh, this eyeshadow palette, I don't know what this is because there's a sticker on it. Okay, I'm trying to peel. Anyway, yeah, here's the palette. I'm using the white. Yeah. But we started liking each other's things, and then I saw I can't send him messages anymore. Like, you know when you click on someone's account and there's like the follow button and then right next to it says message? There was no message button. It was just the big ass follow button, no message. So I told my friend, Riz Muffin, you've met her before, Neepin. She's on the channel. And I told her, and I was just like, I can't message this guy. What do I do? And she was just like, okay, I don't know. we were stumped for days, and then I texted her and I was like, okay, so here's what I could do. Number one option. There's two options I have. One's not so desperate, and the other is extremely desperate. Let me know which one I should do. The first one was let him reply to one of my stories or let him message me first. But again, we don't know when that's going to happen. Second option, I message him, but I replied to one of his highlights or to one of his stories. It's the more desperate option. It's the option that you need when you're in need of a man. And I did that option. I did that option shamelessly, and it worked. We ended up texting for a while, for actually weeks, literally weeks. I can't remember when we actually called, but yeah, we called 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, 2 or 3 weeks in to when we were talking, which is honestly way later. This guy, when I first started talking to him, I immediately started like praising him basically, and I was just talking to my friend and I was like, oh my god, this guy is literally the goat. When I mostly talk to other guys, they move so fast, but this guy moves so freaking slow. He's like really appreciating me. I was wrong. He just didn't like me. When I confessed to him, he said, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't feel the same. I don't feel the same way. And I'm like, oh. Okay. I didn't cry, but I was taken aback. I wasn't sad because he was just like, I would still love to continue talking to you. Let's just like give it a minute. So I was like, okay. So I looked forward to the future that would never come. Like, the more we started talking, the more I lost hope. By the way, we started talking March 3rd. March 3rd. Not October 3rd, March 3rd. Which, honestly, this talking stage was horrible. I was stressed out. I asked him so many questions, and he never answered, he answered probably about like 40% of my questions, and the 60%, he just never answered those. I literally asked him, hey, so are you talking to any other girls? Or like any other people? Crickets. He didn't respond to that question. So I'm thinking, okay, he's talking to other girls. That wasn't a problem. I just would have preferred if he was honest. Like, if he lied, horrible. But not responding is even worse, because that just makes me think he's literally like other people. I don't know. My therapist said to be careful. My friend, when I first started talking to this guy, my friend was just like, invite me to y'all's wedding. And then my friend just slowly started contorting and started saying, okay, I don't know about this guy. And then my friend started saying, okay, I hate this guy. So now I'm thinking, okay, so now I need to really be careful, because if the people I love and trust are saying this, and I gotta be careful, honestly. So I guess the toxic part of me slowly started detaching from this guy, because I'm thinking, okay, I was emotionally invested, but now I'm kind of like slowly, like all my coins or eggs, all my eggs were in his basket, but I'm slowly like sneakily taking them away. But then again, no eggs were in my basket to begin with. Like maybe like a broken one, but like no like fully protected eggs were in my basket. So he really like had me wrapped around his finger. Yeah. By the way, the first time we ever played Roblox, we played Dress to Impress, and I mean, wait, I asked to play Dress to Impress, and he was like, F no. And then when we were supposed to play Roblox, he was on Roblox playing with someone else, and he played Dress to Impress. So obviously I'm like, okay, he's playing with a girl, because I don't think this man would ever play Dress to Impress, honestly. So he's obviously on the phone with a girl talking, unless he's jokingly playing it with his friends, but I doubt it. But yeah, he never made time for me, even though he said he would do that for his partner, but I guess he never really liked me to begin with. So yeah, but I'm not expecting to like find my forever love at this age, because all the guys that I've like talked to that live here, which are literally just two literally just two in like the span of last year and this year, not very good options. Like everyone here is not like emotionally mature, and if I do try to get like emotional with them, they're just like, they don't check in with their emotions. They're very checked out of that cashier. Anyway, after you go in with your highlighter to like light up your face and your eyes, go in with that black. Go in with that black there. Go in with this, and you're just gonna want to put it under your eyes. I kept reminding myself, he's taking his time so he can really get to know me. But he barely tried. Like, I would be asking him questions and then he wouldn't ask me back. So sometimes I felt like I was talking to myself, honestly. As I said before, I don't know if I said it on the channel, but having a conversation with someone should... Okay. As I said, having a conversation with someone should be playing catch. You know, throw the ball back and forth. Can't be playing catch by yourself. It's not even playing catch. I also always started the conversations. I did tell him, like, hey, it would be nice if you started, like, conversations once in a while, because I feel like I always start them. He started a conversation once. He was just like, hi. No, like, how are you after the hi? Just a hi. Yeah, no, I was just like, hi. And he was like, how are you? Yeah. So this is like to learn your lesson that, you know, don't do what I did, because I don't know, I had the heart glasses on, and, you know, just, I don't know, be careful with your heart. But today is when I called it quits, and I was just like, hey, by the way, he didn't even respond to my message from 2 days ago. Yeah. And I was just like, hey, wait, I didn't say it like that. I was like, hey, so I feel like, I know I said this before, but I just feel like you're only here for the zipline. I feel like I've been the one putting in more effort than you have, and you just have not been putting in effort. And it would be nice if you put in effort as much as I am. But then again, I don't know. Do you want to talk still, or do you not want to talk anymore? And then he was just like, yeah, I don't think we should talk anymore. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. Mascara era. Oh yeah, also I do put on lip tint if I'm going out, not if I'm going to school. I'll show you that lip tint after this. But yeah, mascara era. I think the reason I'm not hurt is because weeks before this, I was thinking multiple times I should probably stop talking to this guy because he doesn't seem interested in me romantically. Like, honestly, he was treating me like a buddy. Like, whenever he sent me voice messages, he'd be like, bro. It was a bro fest. Like, I'm not, excuse me, bro. You're excused. But I'm not your bro, you know? Like, that's how it felt with him. So let me, setting spray. Yeah. Lip tint, totally juicy lip tints. Just kind of put it on like that, and then just spread it around. I don't usually add lip tint when I'm going to school because I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't last very long, so I feel like I'd have to keep reapplying this. Finishing touch, I add this. It's a Yummy Clean Fresh Gloss CoverGirl. But that's literally it for my makeup routine. It's very simple, but I usually like take like less amount of time. But you know, I had a lot to talk about. Sure, I did talk about it with my therapist literally before I took this video. I hate when my lip gloss does that. Like, I say my B's and my P's weird after I put on lip gloss. That's gonna be annoying for a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Should I do like a get dressed with me? All right, all get dressed with me. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. All I'm going to be doing is going to like a gymnasium and sitting up on the bleachers and judging people. My closet, my pride and joy. I'm not too sure what I want to wear, but I kind of want to be giving like feminine, whimsy vibes. It's very windy outside, so I'm probably going to be wearing a jacket, most likely. My hair will probably be ruined, most likely. My go-to outfit, honestly, probably like a tank top with a cardigan and literally like flared jeans. Whenever I wear like a skirt, I feel so cutesy, but then when I wear baggy or like loose fitted clothes, I feel like I just said the same thing twice, it makes me feel very masculine. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but that's just how I feel. Like, I wear something cute but something comfy, you know? Also, I finally got an excuse to wear this dress that I've had for years. I wore this to a spring dance last night. I thought it was so fitting because of the flowers, and spring reminds me of flowers. Also, I'm a spring baby, by the way. My birthday's May 28th. I got this dress specifically to wear. Oh, my voice got so shaky, like I'm emotional. I got this dress specifically to wear to my winter ball. I wore this to the winter ball 2 years in a row. Wore this when I was single. Wore this when I was taken. I went with the guy that got me that rhino. And we had such a good night. It was actually really good. He got me a Magic 8 Ball. Like, I could do my green flares. I love flare jeans. I remember one time I was walking upstairs at my school because we have like 2 floors at my school. I don't know why I had to say that twice, and just to let you know. But I was walking up the stairs, and I ended up like walking and stepping onto my flare jeans, not those ones, but like my other ones. And I made myself fall, and I fell. I didn't like fall, but like I tripped, and I was like, oh, and I caught myself because I'm like that cool. And yeah. I didn't realize how boring that story was until I just told it. I'm gonna wear this. It already has my belt on it, which is perfect. I'll wear these flares. They're blue because it adds like some color so it's not like dark looking. With this tank top. And I want to do some layering going on because I want to wear this top. I want to wear like a cute little top. Okay. It'll kind of give like 2000s vibes a little bit. But with this like on top of the tank top. Should I go out of my comfort zone and wear this with just my jacket and then take off my jacket when I feel like ready? Because Wait, let's see how this looks in the mirror. Oh, I love my side profile. Would it look good with this bag, or should I use the other bag? There's no time to like be switching. Bracelets I always wear. Something my friend Charlie made me. It's a Hello Kitty bracelet. Val made me. And then a BFF bracelet that Val made me. Heart necklace. So cute. My rings that I wore yesterday, which I'm going to wear again. Okay. This ring. I'll put this one here. This one here. And this one here. I'm gonna take this one off. Okay. I'll put that there and then this here. The rings for today. I'll put, oh my god, do I need to charge my phone? Oh, it's at 66. Okay. This is vanilla and cocoa butter. I'm trying to make my signature scent vanilla, but then I've also been trying to use up my expensive Valentino perfume, but it's so strong. But I'm feeling my vanilla perfume, my Viva vanilla. It's not even going on me. Whoa, just one in my mouth. Show you the jacket I'm gonna wear, bro. I got no texts from my mom because my mom and my friend, they're like coming from the work. They're coming from work. So they're driving here together to pick me up. And I'm so nervous because it's like, it's so windy outside. And I'm nervous that when I'm gonna walk out there, my hair is gonna get ruined and I'm gonna look so embarrassing. But here's the jacket I'm gonna wear. It's so big, but like, I love that, honestly. Here's the jacket, and then if I do this, you can see the fit. But from the side, you can't. Oh yeah, my shoes I'm gonna wear. I would say I'm a bit of a mom friend because whenever I go to hangouts, I always bring my friends some waters. So I'm bringing them some waters. The fit. Oh yeah, that looks so good. If I wore my other bag, it would have looked so like weird with a light bag with this kind of dark outfit, but you know, I could have rocked it. My friend just called me and was just like, hey, where's your mom? I'm waiting at the front for her. And I'm like, you're not with my mom? And she was just like, no, where's your mom? And I'm like, oh, my mom's on her way to get me. My mom's on her way to get me. My mom was supposed to like get my friend so they can both come. So, she's at the office. Bro, what? The problems are solved, but I'm just confused. I'm also so warm. Oh my god. I thought my mom was gonna be here and we would be like going to pick up my friend because my mom was like going there now. I thought that meant that she had my friend Neepin and they would be coming here to come pick me up. But then she texted me and was just like, I'm at the office. And I'm like, oh. So I immediately called back my friend because my friend called me to let me know that like, hey, where's your mom? But now they're on their way to come get me. And now I have to do the walk of shame to the car. I also have a hole in my mouth. Yellow. It was all yellow because I felt a coughing attack come on immediately because my friend called me and I went to go to my room to get my halls. My friend's texting me. My mom's on the phone with someone apparently in the car. But my friend called me and was just like, hey, where's your mom? And then my mom was just like, let your friend know that I'm here. Let my friend know I'm on the way. Now I have to do the walk of shame to the car. I really hope it's not that windy, but I've heard it outside and it's so windy that like I can hear it in the house. Yeah. But I think this is where we parked. I love you guys. Go do something for yourself. My throat just made a weird noise. Go do something for yourself. Go eat or drink something if you haven't. You look amazing today. Love you. Goodbye.